Kim Kardashian just snapped. And this time the target wasn't the internet, it was Kourtney. Everything blew up the moment Kourtney went public and started airing out North's so-called bad behavior, but here's the real shocker. Kourtney didn't just speak out, she picked a side. And that side was Kanye's. Yep, the sisters are officially at war, and North West is caught right in the blast zone. Kourtney wasn't subtle either. She didn't just shade Kim, she dragged her own niece into it, comparing North to Penelope, throwing around words like ghetto, and basically co-signing Kanye's long-running claim that Kim's parenting is out of control. And fans? They're eating it up because the receipts are everywhere. Clips of North rocking piercings, heavy chains, and full glam looks have been circulating non-stop, and people are saying the visuals speak louder than any interview ever could. But don't get it twisted, this isn't just messy family drama for the cameras. Behind the scenes, sources say Kanye has been losing it, blowing up at Kim over North's outfits, her online presence, and what he sees as zero boundaries. Now Kourtney piling on publicly, that's gasoline on an already raging fire. And anyone who knows Kim knows this one rule: she does not play about her kids. So yeah, this is about to get real ugly, real fast. Kourtney openly backing Kanye and putting North on blast might have just crossed a line you can't uncross, especially with a relationship that was already hanging by a thread. Kim and Kourtney have been icy for a while now, and let's not forget that moment when Kourtney straight up told Kim to abandon her law school dreams and just focus on being a mom. That tension never left, it just went quiet. And now, it's loud, public, and spiraling straight into Kardashian-level chaos.
I'm just more curious. I'm not like shaming or anything, but I'm like, I wonder why she feels the need to go to law school and like do this. It's fine if it's your passion and whatever, but I'm like, isn't there a time to do it later once your kids are like more grown and you could like,
I've already done it. I have 4 more months and then I'm done. Why would I stop now?
Kourtney, I'd rather be in law school than sitting home all day. Do you get it?
I'm also in a different world. So I would say I've really been managing my time so that I'm away from my kids as little as possible.
Turns out Kourtney's attacks on Kim's parenting didn't stop at shade, they went full nuclear right at North, and it's not just a casual dig. Kourtney is basically saying Kanye was right, Kim's failing at this mom thing. According to insiders, Kourtney thinks Kim is low-key scared of North, barely sets any rules, and as a result, North's acting out both in real life and online. But it gets messier. One of Kourtney's own employees claims she never shuts up about Kim and North, constantly comparing North to her own daughter Penelope. And get this, she allegedly called North ghetto. Yep, that's the word she supposedly used. Kourtney's argument? North is growing up too fast. Kim's enabling her wild side, and the behavior is spiraling out of control. Strange, right? I mean, calling out your own niece like this is intense, but here's the kicker. Fans have been whispering the same thing for ages. North's behavior has already been viral fodder, showing a level of swagger and style that's way beyond her age. Just the other day, she made headlines for a video rocking piercings, black grills, and a diamond chain worth over 100 carats, proof that the girl's growing up faster than anyone can keep up with.
Kanye West was right. This is his 12-year-old daughter, North West, with Kim Kardashian. She's 12. Look at what she's wearing.
According to Kourtney, North's wild new looks totally clashing with the Kardashian brand, but it doesn't stop there. TikTok has been absolutely buzzing with clips of North rocking face tattoos, fake piercings, and a full-on glam rocker vibe, and yeah, it left everyone shook. Behind the scenes though, chaos. Sources say Kanye went ballistic when he saw it, blowing up Kim's phone with what felt like a novel-length text, furious over what he called a too grown-up outfit. He accused Kim of letting North act way older than her age, all for the cameras, and honestly, this isn't even the first time Kanye's lost it. Remember when he went off over North showing up on TikTok in that Ice Spice-inspired look? Yeah, he absolutely flipped.
And also tell her, don't have my daughter wearing lipstick on TikTok, or don't have on TikTok at all.
Kanye didn't hold back. He went off on Kim, making it crystal clear he didn't want North anywhere near social media, especially not looking like that. He basically called Kim out as a bad mom, accusing her of failing at raising North properly.
I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said, I am not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. Most men do not. There's no such thing as 50-50 custody with in society today. That's not even. It always leans towards the mom. But right now, and I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with.
But Kim didn't exactly play by Kanye's rules. Instead of backing down, she got defensive, even calling him out as an absentee father. She posted, "Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media are actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As the parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, I am doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium she wishes, with adult supervision, because it brings her happiness." At the time, Kourtney stayed quiet, but insiders say she was 100% on Kanye's side. After all, Kourtney's been strict about keeping her own kids off social media. Her 2-year-old with Travis Barker hasn't even had a single photo posted online. Seeing North's wild online behavior apparently rubbed her the wrong way big time. And it doesn't stop there. Remember last year when North went viral for that corset look? People were calling it totally inappropriate. Kourtney agreed, of course. But Kim? She doubled down, defending North and saying it was a non-issue. She later apologized, saying it was a mistake, but the damage was done. That's exactly why Kourtney believes Kanye would be the stricter, better parent who could keep North in check. But let's be real, fans aren't buying it. They see this as Kourtney trying to flex her moral high ground while secretly being petty and jealous of Kim, especially since the rumors about her jealousy have been floating around for years. And it only got messier when Kourtney married Travis Barker. Remember, Travis once had a thing for Kim, and some people are convinced he still has feelings for her. That, combined with Kourtney's longtime envy, makes the whole North saga feel like the perfect storm. So now Kourtney's dragging North into this family feud, claiming Kanye would be a better parent, even though anyone who's paying attention knows Kanye goes weeks, sometimes months, without seeing North. Yeah, that argument is a stretch, but in the Kardashian world, drama, jealousy, and messy family politics are always front and center.
When was the last time Kanye saw the kids?
Whenever he'll call for them and ask, it's probably been a couple months.
But let's be fair, Kanye hasn't exactly been shy about calling out Kim either. He's accused her of shutting him out of major decisions about their kids. Remember when he raged about Kim trying to control everything, saying, "So Kim got the name and likeness over my black children," and then speaks to Cardi about putting my daughter on a song with him. "These dumb celebrities be trying to play with me in my face." Yeah, he went there. And honestly, maybe it was a good thing Kim had the rights, because Kanye literally tried to put North on a song with Diddy, but Kim shut that down real quick. So the big question is this really about North being bad, or is Kourtney just throwing shade at Kim? Fans have pointed out the irony. Kourtney's own kids have had their share of social media scandals. Not that long ago, her kids were being compared to free-range chickens for how out of control they acted. One fan even tweeted, "Someone said all of the Kardashian kids are polite except Kourtney's. She's raising free-range chickens." Over the years, Kourtney and Scott have gotten major heat for their lack of discipline, especially when it comes to Penelope. The same Penelope that Kourtney now claims is so much better behaved than North. Yeah, there's that infamous incident when Penelope allegedly attacked and scratched her nanny so badly the nanny had no choice but to quit. So when Kourtney's out here calling North ghetto and painting Kanye as the better parent, fans aren't exactly buying it. It's starting to look a lot more like jealousy and a perfect excuse to throw shade at Kim while dragging North into the family drama.
He was really upset. She was putting her in the car and Penelope scratched her face.
There's just something about the way Kourtney said it, like she was brushing it off as no big deal, that had fans side-eyeing hard. And it gets even messier. Kourtney went on to reveal something downright disturbing about Penelope, adding another layer to this already chaotic family saga.
She almost blacks out and does these wild things, but
a little girl blacking out in rage? Not normal? Kourtney insists she needs to be taught never to hit anyone, no matter how angry she gets. And let's not even forget the infamous Armenia moment when Rain flipped people the middle finger. As for Penelope, she seems to have grown up a lot and is turning into a lovely young lady, but in the internet age, the receipts never go away. Professional Broadway dancers had to literally guide her around the stage trying to salvage the scene. And to make things worse, she was introduced by the original voice actor of young Simba, who didn't even sing the song, leaving North to stumble through it all on her own. Yikes. But the real shocker? Kim's reaction to the backlash. Instead of shielding her daughter, she handled the criticism in a way that only fueled the internet frenzy. Social media exploded, hot takes flew everywhere, and suddenly what might have been just a messy performance turned into the latest Kardashian controversy.
North is the moment. They want to see Northwest on a TikTok, on a this, on a anything, because she's a personality, a performer. And if anyone wants to hate on a child that is having the time of their lives.
Alright loves, buckle up because the Kardashian drama just keeps getting wilder. Most people assumed North was simply a nepotistic starlet born with a golden ticket and a Hollywood stage waiting, but the chatter online suggests something much darker. And it's not just about the kids. Kourtney's older children don't exactly seem to be her biggest fans either. Mason lives full-time with Scott, and whispers online suggest Penelope and Kourtney don't always get along. So when you mix in mom-shaming, supposed jealousy of Kim, and now publicly airing North's dirty laundry, it's clear Kourtney and Kim's relationship isn't healing anytime soon. Could Kim actually just be a supportive mom trying to nurture her young daughter's big personality and star potential? Or is there a darker, more calculated method behind the madness? The moment that really made people lose it, North's infamous Lion King performance in Hollywood. Here's the scene, a grand celebration of the Lion King's legacy at the Hollywood Bowl, filmed for Disney+, packed with Tony and Oscar-winning artists who've shaped the stage and screen over the years. Everything was going perfectly, until North took the stage. She sang "I Just Can't Wait to Be King," and let's just say it did not go well. The performance was chaotic, unpolished, and honestly a little painful to watch. That Kim might be putting our daughter through what some are calling official humiliation rituals. And yes, a lot of it allegedly centers around how North has been dressed over the years. Let's rewind. Even as early as 2014, when North was just a toddler, Kim had her in matching, carefully curated outfits. But things escalated quickly. At the Paris Fashion Week Givenchy show, little North was in a risque black lace mesh dress, raising eyebrows everywhere. Fast forward to 2018, and a 5-year-old North posed in a skimpy yellow bikini top, sending some fans into a meltdown. Then came 2022, when Kim dressed her in a satin corset for Kourtney's Italian wedding. Every year, every look, the internet had an opinion. And the drama didn't stop there. When North turned 12 and traveled to Mexico with the family, people were shocked at how different she looked from her cousin despite being the same age. Recently, she strutted out in a structured corset bodice with a flowing ruffled miniskirt and steampunk boots. On its own, fashion forward, but this is a 12-year-old. Social media went ballistic, parents voiced concerns, and the conversation quickly turned to age-inappropriate styling.
Northwest, surprising her followers with bright blue hair, piercings, and black grills.
Because it's all on you in those moments. The disappointment, if any, from the kids, like how do you explain those moments to them?
They always knew that he had a big life traveling before.
And we can't ignore the outfits that go full Hollywood. Fake tattoos, face grills, faux piercings, and bold blue braids. The narrative some are pushing, that Kim is deliberately prepping North for the ruthless glare of fame, even if it means public humiliation. And honestly, if that's true, it's chilling. Imagine your child being hyper-exposed just to toughen them up for Hollywood. And if you're thinking Kanye could step in, honey, let's talk about his wife Bianca. The woman has been seen stepping out in sheer stockings as pants, completely see-through raincoats, and outfits exposing almost everything. One outing even had her covering her cooch with her phone because yes, the entire area would have been visible otherwise. At the Grammys, she dramatically shed a fur coat to reveal a completely sheer dress without a bra or underwear. Her own parents reportedly staged an intervention, flying out from Australia in hopes of reining her in. Sources said her parents are distressed. They do not recognize her. She wouldn't be doing this unless someone was controlling her. The dad, Leo, allegedly wanted to sit down with Kanye, demanding answers. Why parade Bianca around like a trashy trophy while he wouldn't allow the same for his daughters North or Chicago? Makes you think, right? And yes, while some argue that North's over-the-top outfits are a humiliation ritual, Others chalk it up to her being a spoiled, attention-loving kid, with Kim letting her run wild. History kinda backs that up. Remember when Saint was born? Kim admitted North wasn't exactly thrilled about her baby brother. North's jealousy had her planning exclusive tea parties with no boys allowed and slamming doors in his face. And this diva energy didn't just stop there. Back in 2019, after spending a day with JoJo Siwa, North told her off bluntly, criticizing JoJo's voice and saying, "My mom says you scream a lot." So the debate rages on. Is this Hollywood prep gone too far, or just classic spoiled kid behavior amplified by the Kardashians' fame machine?